I think banks need to do more to develop talent because at the end of the day, it is a people's business. There is no question in my mind that the quality of person you have facing the customer, okay, um, is what I call the boundary, where the boundary is where you interact with the customer. Okay, so you have digital channels. So the experience you give to the customer on a digital channel is the impression that the customer walks away with. Similarly, in a physical interaction at your boundary, which is at a branch typically, your staff and the manner in which staff deals with customers, the level of empathy they have, how do you deliver customer service? You don't do it just by talking about it, okay? You do it by putting into place monitoring systems. You need to have KPIs, you need to have accountability, and you need to have a carrot and stick approach, okay? You need to reward good service and you need to punish bad service, okay? Both have to be there. It's important to understand that if you don't measure what you're doing, you can't deliver service. So you need to put in technology to actually measure what you're doing, because relevant KPIs are critical. Relevant KPIs. Like one of the KPIs that banks talk about is NPS. NPS stands for Net Promoter Score. Okay. Essentially, what that KPI is, that if I were to ask you that would you recommend your bank, let's say you bank with, I don't know, Al-Falah, right? Would you recommend Al-Falah? If the answer is yes, then that's a high on the NPS score, right? The question is, how effectively are we measuring NPS? And is it giving a real reflection of what you are delivering? Sometimes I question that. So I think it's important to have the right metric for you to measure what you're doing, to have the right metric, and then to ensure that you put into place a system of accountability.